friends. I hope you are all doing well. It is the month of Ramadan, a very special time for the UAE and for the Muslims around the world who celebrate it. The holy month of Ramadan has religious, physical, spiritual, and social impact on those who celebrate it. What is Ramadan? Why is it such a special month for Muslims? Why is Ramadan never the same day every year? Are there fasting exemptions? How do people celebrate Ramadan? And how can people who don't celebrate Ramadan get involved?
Ms. Amany and Mr. Smith worked together with a group of students to create this video, aiming to help new students, families, and teachers learn about the holy month of Ramadan and become familiar with the UAE, our host country's traditions and celebrations, and to wish everyone who celebrates the holy month a happy and generous Ramadan.
Ramadan is the 9th month in the Islamic calendar, during which the Quran was first revealed. During this month, Muslims around the world and in the UAE fast every day from dawn till dusk for 29 to 30 days, depending on the moon cycle. Fasting is one of the 5 pillars of Islam, and there are many different practices that go along with it.
Many may ask, why does Ramadan never come on the same day every year? Well, the answer is pretty simple. Muslims follow a lunar calendar that is determined by the phases of the moon. A month in the Islamic calendar starts with the appearance of a new crescent and ends with the appearance of another, with a full moon in between. Ramadan, like many other Islamic events, are influenced by that cycle. And now, unlike the Gregorian calendar, any month in the Islamic calendar can either have 29 or 30 days, but it's never predetermined. So that means that the month of Ramadan can start roughly around 10 days earlier every year in relation to the Gregorian calendar.
Fasting means abstaining from eating and drinking between dawn and sunset. This includes water. We should wake up before dawn to eat and hydrate to be able to support ourselves throughout the fasting period. Fasting is a reset for the body and soul. We are expected to show self-control and deeper spirituality during Ramadan.
It's also a month of gratitude. By abstaining from food and water during the day, the faithful are reminded of those less fortunate. When we feel how others feel, we show compassion and mercy. To earn the whole credit of fasting, we should avoid anything that might ruin the spirit of it, such as gossiping and anger. Instead, we should practice patience and kindness. Fasting during the month of Ramadan is not obligatory for children. People who travel for long hours are also exempt from fasting. However, some people still choose to fast while traveling because they feel it is not affecting their health.
Also, fasting is not recommended for old people or people who suffer from medical conditions. Anyone who feels sick at any day is allowed not to fast, but has to fast those missing days when they can after the month of Ramadan. At the end of the month, there's a feast called Eid al-Fitr. It is when we stop fasting. It's always a national holiday in the UAE.
In Ramadan, besides fasting and prayers, it's a holy month connected with cultural tradition and history. Across the globe, Muslims mark this time with the vibrant celebrations that are unique to their region and passed on through generations, starting with the moon watchers to mark the beginning of Ramadan and the lighting of colorful lanterns that are lit in the streets, especially in the old places.
I love watching cannon fire for iftar as part of tradition. Cannons are fired during the month of Ramadan to signal the end of the day's fast. This tradition is known as Midfa' al-Iftar. I also like drummers in some countries who announce Sahur, the midnight meal, with the intention of waking people up in time for Sahur.
Socially, family and friends come together and share meals in Ramadan more than any time else. On the other side, you will see a lot of charity and helping the less fortunate. Each night during Ramadan, mosques and aid organizations set up tents and tables to serve free evening meals. Ramadan is a very special time for us, and it means a lot for us.
As we live in a large community with people who are fasting from dawn to sunset, drinking and eating in public might be offensive. So, if someone wants to eat or drink in daylight hours, it should be done indoors and not in public.
We also exchange Ramadan greetings, especially at the beginning of the month. We say Ramadan Kareem, which means wish you a generous Ramadan.
Lots of lessons behind fasting. Ramadan is not just a month to abstain from food or drink. It's time to reflect on our actions and develop a better relationship with God and people around us. It's a time to think, am I a good family member? Am I a supportive friend? Am I kind to everyone regardless of their race or religion? Am I helping the less fortunate? So, it is time to ask ourselves, how can I be the best version of myself? Everybody, تقبل الله منا ومنكم صالح الأعمال. Ramadan Kareem.
Marhaban Middle School. Ramadan Kareem. I wish you and your family many blessings and a wonderful holy month of Ramadan ahead.
Ramadan Kareem. Ramadan Kareem.
Ramadan Kareem.
Wish you all a Ramadan Kareem.
Ramadan Kareem.
Ramadan Kareem.
Ramadan Kareem.
Marhaba. Ramadan Kareem.
Ramadan Kareem.
Ramadan Kareem, everyone.
Ramadan Kareem.
Ramadan Kareem.
Ramadan Kareem.
Ramadan Kareem.
Ramadan Kareem.
Ramadan Kareem, everybody.
نوصل أهلا لأن رمضان يجمعنا لأن رمضان